Your higher self is not concerned with whether something is right or wrong. Like, it's looking at the situation and not judging it. So if something hurts you or disappoints you or frustrates you or whatever the case may be, higher self is not like focused on that. Higher self is always focused on the bright side. Think about the fact that the higher self is the God in you. God does not judge. God does not get mad. If anyone has seen the movie The Shack, you'll understand what I mean. God is a forgiving God. So whenever someone does something to hurt you, you cannot retaliate. You cannot get upset. Why? Why do I say that? Because you don't know that person's perspective. That person thinks that they're right in what they're doing. So are you going to waste your time trying to now get this person to see things the way you see it? Or should you just say, you know what? It is what it is. Because that will then take your focus off of what's going wrong, what's hurting you, what's bothering you. Remind yourself that your goal in life is to stay high vibing. You have to. It's worth it to you to always feel better. Why? The better you feel, better things come. So guess what? You not focusing on that will now allow life to now bring you things that you actually like, right? So your feelings and emotions are associated with what's coming back to you. So if you don't like what's coming back to you, get it together on the inside. Stop allowing people to get to you, because you let them get to you, then now you're carrying this energy, putting it out there. Things are happening and you're just like, now you're pissed, now you're upset, now nothing's working, now when it rains it pours. Like, pull it in. Again, it's just you and yourself and you are best friends. Your higher self is your best friend. Who is your higher self? Whatever higher power you believe in, hang on to that. Know that that guiding force has your best interest. No matter what anybody says, hey, I have your best interest, unless they know what unconditional love is. No. And by unconditional love, I mean the person understands that you are attracting for yourself. Nobody can attract for you. But like, that person will say, hey, I need you to feel better. That person will say, hey, what would make you feel better right now? What can I do to make you feel better? Because that person understands that your life will get better the better you feel. Like, it's not beneficial for you to be in a shitty mood. Excuse my French. You're not to be in a crappy mood. You're not to be sad. You're not to be disappointed. Will you be? Absolutely. But what I've learned is, don't sit in it. Acknowledge it and then move on. You have to. It's worth it. Now you start little by little. You start to see, and then you start to believe, right? Because seeing is believing with us. Unfortunately, with a lot of us, seeing is believing. So it starts off small. You'll start to see. You'll see things kind of like change. Things will start to happen, and then you start to make the correlation. Once you make the correlation, then you'll be more encouraged to do it. We're all being like bombarded with this information, but like, put it into practice, watch it in your own life, and then that will be the incentive that you need to actually keep this going. Okay?